Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to this reading. Now, if you have found this and this has found you, it's for a reason, so don't question it, okay? You've got here 3 different cards. We've got relationship dynamics, courage, and adult children. This is really specific. You'll know if it's for you because you will within the first minute. So what this is saying and what this is affirming to you is this change in relationship dynamics with your, the card is adult children, so it's probably talking about your parents and how obviously we know that normally, healthily, parents are supposed to look after their children, you know, and be the one to guide them and to show them the way, but this is a message to affirm that that's not the case for you. And this courage card is a confirmation to say you have the courage and the capability to deal with this really difficult situation regarding, most likely for most of you, your own parents, okay? Adult children. So you would have, this is talking about you feeling like the roles are reversed in this dynamic here. And what you need to know is there's a reason behind this. It's not just by chance. This is part of your soul mission. It's part of what you're here to experience, even though logically you would sit here and say, I didn't choose this. Why would I choose that? Why would I choose this difficult relationship? Why would I choose this difficult family? Why would I choose these difficult parents? Whatever it is, logically you're going to think that, right? Because that makes sense. You would not want that logically. But your soul has chosen to have this experience. It's chosen to come here and to experience this reality. Yeah. I'm looking at, I have a library of card decks and I'm looking at them now. I'm drawn to one of them and it says blessings. Right, it says blessings. Fairy blessing cards. And I feel like, and I know this might be hard to accept, but it's actually a blessing. I wouldn't say what you're experiencing is a blessing because it's difficult, but everything is a lesson or a blessing, right? And this is kind of like both, right? Your situation isn't easy. The family, the parents you chose, because that's what happens is we choose that, right? That's another YouTube video, but we choose the parents that we choose because of the experience that we want to have and be an experience in this lifetime, because we incarnated into this body for this experience. This isn't the first life you've had. This isn't your first rodeo. This isn't the first time you've been here. I don't know why I use that rodeo. I don't know where it's come from. I picked it up from the TV, probably. See, it's influential, isn't it? What we take in. That must be a reason why I'm saying that. Be careful what you consume right now, okay? Because you want to... It's not about toxic positivity and ignoring the dull and the dark or the difficult, but I'm saying choose what you focus on. Choose what you focus on. That's another thing. I feel as though your relationships are shifting and changing in the dynamics of them because you are, so it's bound to. Yeah, it's bound to. The song, The Courage to Change Your Life, is coming through. The courage to change your life. Change is coming. If this video resonates with you, check out yesterday's video, yesterday's messages, because I think this is a follow-on. I feel like this is connected. Yeah, you are not responsible for other people, okay? You've already stretched and held more than you ever were supposed to hold, okay? Especially when it comes to family. So just know that. We can never, never change somebody else or make somebody understand or whatever, because they're on their journey, right? All you can do is have the courage to make a change, to set your boundaries, and to make a choice. On that note, if you are going through something now in your relationships, right, and having self-trust and setting boundaries and, you know, really honoring yourself is something that you're working on right now in your relationships, then please let me know in the comments, because I am holding a free event. It is only for 8 souls. However, I feel like somebody that's watching this could benefit from that. So if that's you, if you're that soul, comment relationship dynamics. Yeah, and I'll connect with you somehow. I'm not going to think about that right now, but that's just something I feel like needed to be dropped right there. But yeah, things are changing, things are shifting. I'm getting hot now. My body's getting hot. So I feel like it's like obvious, you know this, you're going through so much right now. Even your body's changing too. Yeah, obviously all of our bodies are changing because we're growing, but like you're having like hot flushes, or you're having like signs on your body, like goosebumps, things like that. Maybe even listening to this, your body's getting warm right now just listening to it. Because it's the truth that's resonating in your soul. You do not owe your parents something just because they were the portal that you came through to exist, okay? You've been supporting your family emotionally and carrying that load for far too long now, right? Your parents especially, or your parent, and you've been, yeah, like not speaking your truth fully in order to protect them. And that's what this free event is that I'm doing online, to talk about that. But you are someone that's very strong and very courageous, but when it comes to hurting people that you love, you don't want to do that, of course. So you've been holding back, and I feel recently you've spoken your truth, or you've set a boundary or something, not maliciously, just honestly. And your parents, being like adult children, role reversal, couldn't accept that, right? And they probably abused you, ignored you, laughed at you, because they haven't developed that capacity yet that you already have. And they would never admit that, because they are like adult children, of course. They're not going to know that even. They're just going to see what they see, and that's okay. But you're not here for that. You can't carry that, okay? So this is a confirmation. You don't need to carry that load. You don't need to carry any guilt. You've suffered enough with this card. You've shed a lot of tears, especially of late. A lot of tears. And you're not going to get the recognition for that you deserve, the understanding that you deserve, and the warm, loving parents that you would love to have and obviously deserve. But then again, it's part of your mission here. It's a very complex message, but I hope this makes sense to someone. It will do, otherwise I wouldn't have shared it. So yeah, please like, share, subscribe, help support me. If you can donate or want to donate, that would be really appreciated. If you'd love a reading, a personal reading, then yeah, look at my link and see when you can book in there. Yeah, there's a lot going on here, so I feel like even if you wanted like more of a session around this, like a one-to-one space being held, that is something that I'm offering too. So yeah, there's a lot there, but I hope that's I'd love to know what this is resonated, what this has brought up for you and how it's resonated for you in the comments. Yeah. Oh, other thing, I have a growing Facebook group for conscious relationships. If that's something that you're keen to explore, comment conscious relationships and I will share the link with you. All right, keep shining. Bye for now.